all practical purposes, your case here in court is over. You'll serve that 6-month sentence while you're out on probation. The other side of that is if you violate any condition of probation, you can be brought back into court and you could be sent to the Jefferson County Jail for that 6-month term that you've agreed to. Do you understand?
Yes.
Right, you need to, I'm handing you the trial court certification that shows this was an agreement that I followed. And so you've waived your right to appeal. You need to have a seat here in the courtroom. Probation's going to call you up when she's ready to go over your paperwork. She's sitting at that desk right there. So be watching for her to call your name. Probational. Yeah. I'm sure they'll take care of whatever standard.
Okay.
Sorry, hold on a second. Now this is going. And so it looks like the agreement is for a 180-day in the day term in the county jail. That would be probated, though. You'd be on probation for 1 year. There'd be a $500 fine, and you would be required to follow all of the rules and conditions of probation. That includes the standard community service and everything else that goes along with probation. Is that your understanding?
Yes,
State tenders number 1.
Actually,
It's admitted. Is there any evidence that Ms. Garman is not competent?
no, Your Honor.
Right, ma'am, I'm going to find that you entered your plea of guilty to the lesser offense of a Class B DWI freely and voluntarily. Find that you're mentally competent and you understand the nature and the consequence of your plea. Find sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and at this time find you guilty of DWI and the Class B, and sentence you in accordance with your agreement to a term of 180 days in the Jefferson County Jail, but that'll be probated. You'll be on probation for 1 year. You'll be ordered to pay the $500 fine, and again, to follow all of the rules and conditions of probation. If you do that, then we're going to use the court's interpreter for the plea. So you can have a seat. I think that might be easier with the language. And good morning, ma'am.
Good morning.
Would you please raise your right hand? Do you swear or affirm that you will truthfully and accurately translate from English to Spanish and Spanish to English?
Yes, Judge.
Thank you. And so we've already gone through Mr. Martinez Rodriguez. Hold on a second. Let me get it pulled up again. All right, so to the charge of theft of property, how do you plead?
Guilty.
Are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily?
Yes.
And are you pleading guilty because you did what they've charged you with?
Yes, Judge.
I have here on the tablet some documents that have your signature on them, and the state's marked them as exhibit number 1. Before you signed these, did you go over them with Mr. Macon with an interpreter?
I just looked at the numbers for stopping this to see this because don't get you all about it. Maybe. Yes, Judge.
Do you fully understand them?
Yes, Judge.
And do you understand, if I follow the agreement that you've made with the district attorney, that you will be waiving or giving up any right to appeal?
Yes, Judge.
It looks like the agreement that you've reached is for a 5-year deferred probation. And there would be a $500 fine, and you would be required to follow all of the rules of probation. Is that your understanding?
Yes, Judge.
Do you also understand, if you're not a U.S. citizen, that a plea of guilty or no contest may result in your deportation, exclusion from admission to the country, or denial of naturalization under federal law?
Yes, Judge.
State tenders number 1.
We have no objection to states 1, Your Honor. However, I have talked to an immigration lawyer and run the plea by them, and with his status and all, he has a green card. He's been a resident alien for 2 years. They don't foresee any problems with this.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Macon. Is there any evidence that Mr. Martinez Rodriguez is not competent?
No, Your Honor.
Mr. Rodriguez, I'm going to find that you entered your plea of guilty freely and voluntarily. Find that you're mentally competent and understand the nature and the consequences of your plea. Find sufficient evidence to find you guilty. However, I'm going to reset your case for sentencing so that the probation department can do a pre-sentence report. And that'll give me more information about you and your case. And then we'll come back later for sentencing. On your way out of the courtroom today, you need to stop and talk to probation at that desk right over there. Right, thank you. And if you'll help him just real quick with that, thank you so much for coming down. Thank you, Mr. Megan. Let's see, we did Laura Garment, right? Tori Anderson, Mr. Parker.
Can you hold on for a second, Judge?
Sure, I'll hold Tori Anderson. Just have a seat, ma'am. What about Jessica Wilkerson, Mr. Parker?
Get both on that.
Sure.
She's in the hallway, Judge.
Jessica Wilkerson. Thanks again.
You're welcome, Judge.
Good morning. How are you?
This is the new officer, Casey Shadman.
Hi, is it Shepherd? Shagwa. Shagwa, I'm sorry. Just made that a fresh part.
Also,
Nice to have you.
Right here.
See, are you Jessica Marie Wilkerson?
yes, ma'am.
And you also, has it been Otis at one point as well?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, and this is cause number 15-2194. Ms. Wilkerson is on probation and there's been a motion to revoke unadjudicated probation. And what is the announcement?
Your Honor, I'm working with Buffino and trying to coordinate with Allstate about a possible settlement of this whole matter. And I think she can probably better explain it to the court.
Judge, I have spoken to Ms. Jones about this. I've spoken to Brenda in bookkeeping several times as well. She has sent me over the to-date restitution of $161,934.28. Mr. Parker and I have discussed several times a lump sum payment to be made to Allstate. I've received all their contact information. I have made multiple attempts to contact them every known possible way that bookkeeping has to contact them. I sat on hold last week with somebody who then said, well, you could call this district manager, but he's not going to answer. I left a voicemail. I will try that again if the court would give me one more chance. I think she wants to make some kind of a substantial payment, obviously not anywhere near the 161, but if they're in a position to want to settle the matter for 50 or 60,000 and she has that, I'd ask the court allow us to try to make that happen.
Sure. So
If not, we have another way to work it out.
okay. And that's the main issue, right?
Yes.
Everything else is fine. All right. So I'll just do a normal reset. Ms. Wilkerson, make sure you stay in touch with obviously your probation officer and Mr. Parker, and then we'll see what kind of information we can get hopefully before that next court date.
Yes,
All right. You're pretty good. Thank you, Ms. Jones. And it was nice to meet you.
you too.
I'll get you these. I'll give you these.
Mr. Kemmler, you've got Jorge Del Fiero. Jorge Del Fiero. Good morning, sir. Are you Jorge Del Fiero? This is 25 DCCR 0892. Mr. Del Fiero is charged with assault, family violence by impeding breath or circulation. And what is the announcement?
Your Honor, I have asked our investigator to bring the complaining witness in, and I'd like to gather some medical records before the state makes any kind of offer on this case.
Okay.
Can we have a normal reset?
Sure. We'll just do a normal reset. Make sure you stay in touch with Mr. Pimler and your bondsman. They'll let you know when to be back. All right. You're free to go, sir.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you, ma'am.
Sure. Good question.
I'm here. We're out of the report on Raleigh Oliphant.
Okay. What is your name, sir?
Okay.
Say the last one.
Chavaria.
Chavaria. Mr. Chavaria on Ronnie Oliphant.
Judge, I thought motion.
Good job. I tell Mr. Comerford he couldn't get it taken care of, but obviously you could.
Yes, Your Honor.
Mr. Oliphant, I'm signing a dismissal in your case right now. You're free to go, sir. Thank
Your
you.
Honor.
Yeah, I got a problem.
Yes, thank you, Mr. Coleman.
On the Tori Anderson, this is one that Ms. Malfino needs to look at the video. I think Ashley, Tori Anderson, that I think she wanted one reset, so she may dismiss it when she sees the video, but
Okay, on Tori Anderson. Is in Ms. Anderson?
she's here, Judge.
Okay, I'll just do a normal reset and
I thought we could maybe plead it to a lesser, but that was my misunderstanding. So I'll
Okay.
try to get it worked out a different place.
is she in the courtroom?
Ms. Anderson,
Ms. Anderson, make sure you stay in touch with Mr. Parker before that next court date. Once he gets some more information from the assistant district attorney, we'll see what we're going to do in the case. Okay, you're free to go. Mr. Burbank, you've got Jaden Chandler.
Here you go.
Good morning.
Morning.
Good morning, sir. You're Jaden Chandler.
Yes, ma'am.
This is 25 DCCR 1481. Mr. Chandler is charged with engaging in organized criminal activity. And Mr. Burbank, what is the announcement?
Right, I just need a short recess, 2 reasons. One is I've got to go over, I've got everything from the state I need to go over with him. He had several issues come up. One was that he's had major surgery on his hand and has been back and forth to the hospital trying to reattach it.
Okay.
Major thing. Number 2, he just got a job at a plant in Beaumont. So the time schedules, they've made an offer that I think will take care of it.
I'll just do any issues with a normal reset. We'll just do a
No.
normal reset. That should give y'all plenty of time. Make sure you make some time, get in and visit with Mr. Burbank, and we'll get an announcement at the next court date.
Yes.
You're free to go.
Maybe excuse.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
So I was in.
Mr. Crenshaw? On Laura Adams, what are y'all doing on that one? I just put it. Okay.
you ready?
Yeah, we'll go ahead and y'all come on up. By the time everybody gets up here, it'll be on my tablet, hopefully.
How are you doing? You get the exercise, something.
We're not liking them chairs.
All right, let's see. This is going to be a last minute. All right, ma'am, you are Laura Adams, and will your client waive the formal reading of the indictment?
She will.
Ms. Adams, in cause number 25 DCCR 0870, the state has elected to proceed on the lesser included offense of a Class A misdemeanor assault, and that's from April 28th of 2025. And how do you plead to that charge? Are you pleading guilty freely and voluntarily? I need you to answer out loud.
Yes.
And are you pleading guilty because you did what they charged you with?
Yes.
I have here on the tablet some documents that have your signature on them that the state has marked as exhibit number 1. Before you signed these, did you go over them with your attorney?
Yes.
Do you fully understand that?
Yes.
And do you understand if I follow the agreement that you've made with the district attorney that you'll be waiving or giving up any right to appeal?
Yes.
And it looks like the agreement that you reached is for a 2-year deferred probation. There would be a $500 fine. You would be required to follow all of the rules and conditions of probation, including having no contact with the victim in the case and no employment in childcare. Is that your understanding?
Yes.
And are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes.
State tenders number 1.
No objection.
It's admitted. Is there any evidence that Ms. Adams is not competent?
None.
Right, ma'am, I'm going to find that you entered your plea of guilty freely and voluntarily, find that you're mentally competent and you understand the nature and the consequences of that plea, find sufficient evidence to find you guilty. However, I'm going to follow the agreement that you made with the district attorney and defer all proceedings for a period of 2 years and place you on probation. You're ordered to pay that $500 fine, to ordered not to be employed in any type of child care, and that's privately as well. That's not just with an employer, but for your that can't be privately either. To have no contact with the Brielle Irwin, and to follow all of the rules and conditions of probation. And if you do all of that, this is an excellent opportunity because you don't have a conviction on your record. And at the end of the probation, if you successfully complete it, the case will actually be dismissed. You'll never have the that misdemeanor conviction. The other side of that is if you violate any condition of probation, you can be brought back into court. You could be found guilty of the offense and go to the Jefferson County Jail for up to 1 year. Do you understand?
Yes.
I'm going to hand you the trial court certification that shows this was an agreement that I followed. So you waived your right to appeal. And so if you'll just have a seat here in the courtroom, probation's going to call you up to her desk when she's ready to go over your paperwork. She's sitting at that desk right over there. So just watch for her to call you. Okay.
Okay.
Good luck to you, ma'am. Thank you, sir. Let's see. And then on Aaron Shetley, are y'all doing a refund? Do y'all see a rejection over there on Shetley? Would you look and see if there's something on there that needs to be signed, please? See, Ms. Holmes, you have Christopher Davis, a sentencing.
Yes, Your Honor. Your Honor, good morning.
Good morning.
Before we get started, Mr. Davis had asked, I had a couple letters to give to you.
Hold on a second. Let's get, is this Ms. Frank? Got a sentencing on Christopher Davis? You want to show your Christopher Davis?
He did want me to request a possible.
Hold on a second until she gets up here for, look at this. Sorry.
Did you get that rejection on it? I did forward it to you.
Oh, yeah, it'll be here in a second, I'm sure.
Thanks.
All right, okay, yes, ma'am.
Your Honor, Mr. Davis wanted me to request, if this could be continued to a later date due to him visiting MD Anderson. There was a CT scan performed where they saw some abnormalities. They have requested that he do a follow-up visit within the next I'm assuming, few weeks with Dr. Rajman. And so due to that, we are requesting if this could be continued one more time for him to, I guess, get some answers as to if there is actually a diagnosis.
I really would rather go ahead and go forward. I don't, well, I'm going to obviously give Ms. French an opportunity to make argument, even though there's some long criminal history. It is old and it looks like, are you on a deferred probation in Kenny County right now? And so it looks like he's been on that probation. And this offense actually happened before that one. And so me sending him on a state jail felony to state jail at this point doesn't really make sense. Just based on the nature of how old this case is and the fact that he's already been on a felony probation that out of another county that he's been doing satisfactorily. It looks like there's no motion to revoke that probation or anything like that.
And I believe he's doing courtesy supervision here.
Okay, so I honestly, based on that, and Ms. French, do you have serious issue with that position?
I don't, Your Honor. He took responsibility and was cooperative.
I have a star next to that.
Yeah.
It's very rare. From the very beginning, took full responsibility
And
and cooperated.
even while he has been revoked so many times, as the court stated, these are old cases, and I would defer to the court as to a sentence on this case, particularly given these circumstances.
All right, so any of the objection then to going forward with sentencing? Then Mr. Davis, at this time in clause number 25, DCCR 0010, I'm going to find that you previously entered your plea of guilty freely and voluntarily. I'm going to, I guess let me go back up. I have reviewed that pre-sentence report, obviously from my statements. Y'all both have that report, correct?
Yes, Your Honor.
And any additions or corrections or objections to that report?
No, Your Honor.
Mistake.
And I did receive this as well. Ms. French, if you wanted to take a look at that, it's just a letter from the defendant, his mother, and then some medical documentation as well. Any reason then not to go forward with sentencing?
No, Your Honor.
All right. So again, I'm going to find that you entered your plea of guilty previously, freely, and voluntarily. Find sufficient evidence to find you guilty. And I am at this time going to find you guilty of the state jail felony offense of theft of property. I'm going to sentence you to a term of 2 years in the state jail, but I'm going to probate that. You'll be on probation for 5 years. I'm going to order a $500 fine and that you follow all of the rules and conditions of probation. If you do that, then this is a great opportunity because you will be able to serve that 2-year sentence that I gave you while you're out on probation instead of in custody. The other side of that is if you violate any condition of probation, you can be brought back into court, your probation revoked, and you could be facing the 2-year sentence that I just gave you. Do you understand?
Yes.
I'm handing you the trial court certification that shows this was an agreement that I followed, and so you have waived your right to appeal. I have also handed you a written admonishment regarding your ineligibility to possess a firearm or ammunition. Because of the judgment entered against you, you're ineligible under Texas law to possess a firearm or ammunition. Possession of a firearm or ammunition could lead to charges against you. If you have questions about the laws that make you ineligible to possess a firearm or ammunition, or about how long that lasts, you can talk with Ms. Holmes. If you'll just have a seat here in the courtroom, probation will call you up to her desk when she's ready to go over your report. Thank you. And I'm going to let you keep that since I took a look at it.
Yes,
too. And you have Takarian at Gilbo, Ms. Holmes?
Yes, Your Honor.
Good morning. Are you Takarian Gilbo? Excuse me. And this is 21-36753. Ms. Gilbo is charged with unauthorized use of a vehicle, 2021.
Yeah.
What is the announcement?
If we could get one more reset, Your Honor, I have met with her. We have received an offer from the state. We just need to have some time to review and we'll be prepared to
Okay,
do something.
sure. I'm going to do a normal. Any issues?
No, Judge, and the other 2 co-defendants have been disposed of.
Okay, thank you. I'm going to reset your case about 30 days or so. Make sure you call, make an appointment, visit with Ms. Holmes before that next court day. Okay. All right, y'all free to go. Aaron Shetley. Aaron Shetley,
I fully understand. Doing 3/4 out of 30.
that's not bad. That is not bad. I'll take that all day, every day.
Knock on wood, it's supposed to.
All right, so are you Aaron Shetley? Again, and so Mr. Shetley, in cause number 24, DCCR 0776, you're charged with the third-degree felony offense of assault, family violence by impeding breath or circulation from October 22nd of 2022. Well, what that means, sir, is that if you go to trial and you're found guilty, the range of punishment would be between 2 years and up to 10 years in prison. Do you understand?
Yes, ma'am.
And I have here a plea bargain rejection that you've signed that shows that the district attorney's office has made an offer if you wanted to enter a plea of guilty in your case.
Just a part, Judge. I didn't put a term.
Okay.
We did.
We've heard probation. Okay, so for deferred probation, which is, I'm sure you've talked with your attorney, is a type of probation where you don't have a felony conviction on your record if you successfully complete it. You have every right to reject that offer and have your case set for trial. I just want to make sure you understand what the possible consequences are if you go to trial and what your options are if you wanted to plead guilty. And do you understand all of that?
Yes, ma'am.
And do you want to reject that offer and have your case set for trial?
That's correct.
All right, we'll get it set for trial. Obviously, if something changes with any negotiation, y'all let me know as quickly as you can before trial. All right, thank you, sir. Stay in touch with
Thanks.
Mr. Walker. He'll let you know when to come back. We haven't seen Charlie because I've got because as soon as he gets here, I want him to talk to somebody.
Yes, ma'am. I had it on the side.
Okay. Mr. Samuel on Terrell Coker, I think we can give him more. Our case wasn't indicted in February, but he was in custody all that time in TDC, so. Yeah. So we probably could legitimately do it from the data. Oh, sorry. Coker. Hold on a second. Ms. French on Terrell Coker.
I had a chance to visit with Ms. French. I've been next door. But I just want,
I'll hold the case.
please, I'll come back.
Okay.
I want to talk to Ms. French.
All right, y'all go have a seat. Corey Richardson, Mr. Crenshaw, that's a set for a plea today.
Yeah, sure.
Are y'all doing the paperwork on that?
I think we got it.
Oh, I'll hold it until it's sorry, I don't see it yet.
Oh, okay.
What about, let's do Timoteo Castaneda, that's a sentencing. It's already done.
She was standing outside.
Like, I think they called her name. I know they called her name.
Called the name?
Yeah,
Okay, all right.
no, her name was called, and I guess I can explain it to her in a minute.
Okay.
Yeah, just
All right.
give me just a second. Need a sentencing on Timoteo Castaneda, please. Good morning, sir. Are you Timoteo Castaneda? And Mr. Castaneda was previously in court, entered a plea of guilty to indecency with a child by sexual contact. I've received the pre-sentence report. Has everyone had an opportunity to review that report?
We have, Your Honor, no additions or corrections.
Same Penn State, Your Honor.
All right, any reason not to go forward with sentencing?
No, Your Honor.
No.
All right, sir, I'm going to find that you previously entered your plea of guilty freely and voluntarily. Find sufficient evidence to find you guilty. However, I'm going to follow the agreement that you made with the district attorney and defer all proceedings and place you on probation for 10 years. You're ordered to pay a $500 fine and to follow all of the rules and conditions of probation. That will include being on the sex offender caseload and following through with any required treatment. They will also do a substance abuse assessment to see if there's any treatment needed for that. Whether you think you need it or not, if they say there's treatment needed, you will be ordered to follow through with any recommendations. You're also to abstain from the use of all intoxicating substances, including alcohol. If there's any issues with your ability to do that, talk to probation and they'll get you the help that you need. Finally, in addition to the other regular conditions, you will have no contact at all with Saul Villalobos. That's obviously in person. That's through any other means. You can't send messages, electronic contact, anything like that. If you do everything that you're supposed to correctly on your probation, then this is a great opportunity, because at the end of your probation, the case will actually be dismissed and you won't have the felony conviction on your record. The other side of that, however, is if you violate any condition of probation, you can be brought back into court and you can be found guilty and facing a sentence anywhere in the range of punishment. And Ms. Close, this is your initial appearance in clause number 25, DCCR 1220. You're charged with the state jail felony offense of fraudulent use or possession of identifying information from June 5th of 2025. Since you've made bond in your case, have you had an opportunity to try to hire a lawyer?
It's just, actually just got my BCF in Florida turned on, so they just now granted me some money, so I haven't been able to look for an attorney at the moment.
Okay, but you got your VCF? DCF. And so do you think you'll have are you working?
No.
Okay, do you have the money to hire an attorney?
I'm trying to, my niece and my nephew are trying to help me.
Okay. So what I'm going to do, Ms. Close, is reset your case for about 30 days to give you some time to try to hire someone. If you get someone hired before the next court date, just bring the reset notice that you get today to that lawyer and they'll tell you what to do.
Okay.
If you're unable to hire someone, then I'm ordering you to visit with at least 3 lawyers. They all charge different amounts, have different payment plans. Bring me the names of the lawyers you've talked to so I know you're trying, and then we'll discuss your options. If you don't do that, then when you come back, you run the risk of me raising your bond for not following that court order, and you would have to go back to jail. Do you understand? All right, if you'll come over in front of the clerk, she has a reset notice for you. Let's see, it's Candy Baraka. This is an expunction. You'll call the name Candy Baraka. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Andy Spirikoff.
All right, so this is cause number 26 DCCV 0267, and Ms. Baraka filed a request for expunction. The state, through the district attorney's office, has filed a response, as well as the city of Beaumont. And it looks like the state's position is that I grant it was in 2 cases. It looks like one is cause number M241026, and then the other is 23 CCCR 2497. State's position is I grant relief on the 23 DCC or CCCR case, but not on the other. Is that correct?
That's correct, Your Honor.
Is it the city's position as well?
Yes, ma'am.
And so it looks like on the M241026, Ms. Baraka entered a plea of guilty and received a probation. Is that correct?
That's correct, Your Honor.
Okay, so then based on that, I will grant the petition for expunction in cause number 23 CCCR 2497, but I will deny it in M241026. And I'll work out and sign in appropriate order. Thank you both.
Thank you, Your Honor.
You'll just put that out, but I need to probably look at her order and make some interlineations.
Your Honor, do you have 2 expunction cases?
I do not. She only brought me one in.
Brought you one.
What's the other one?
The other one is Hayden Snyder,
Would you,
26 DCCB 0265.
right, if you'll, help him see, okay. We'll check on it real quick.
Thank you.
Tyrania Johnson. Good morning. Are you Tyrania Johnson? Tariana, sorry. And Miss Johnson, this is your initial appearance in clause number 26, DCCR 0017. You're charged with a third-degree felony offense of evading arrest or detention with the use of a vehicle from November 23rd, 2025. Since you've made bond in your case, have you had an opportunity to try to hire a lawyer?
Oh, no, they appoint me.
Yes, ma'am. So when you're in custody, we automatically appoint you an attorney. But once you bond out, I expect you to try to hire your own. So what I'm going to do is reset your case for about 30 days to give you some time to try to hire someone.
I can hire someone.
If you get someone hired before the next court date, just bring the reset notice you get today to that lawyer. They'll tell you what to do. If for some reason you're unable to before that next court date, then I'm ordering you to visit with at least 3 lawyers. They all charge different amounts, have different payment plans. That way I know you're actually trying to hire someone. Bring the names of who you've talked to so I know you're trying, and then we'll discuss your options. If you don't do that, then when you come back, you run the risk of me raising your bond for not following that court order, and you would go back to jail. Do you understand? All right, step in front of the clerk and she'll give you your receipt. Kim just came in this door. Did you see her? I don't, she just came through the door when I was in the middle of that, but then she went back. Is Kim back there?
She's right there.
Oh, got it. Okay. Sylvester Hassan. Google Jefferson County criminal attorneys. Yeah. You also can go across the lobby right here. There's a bar association. They have a referral. And they can give you some names as well. You can just Google it and find somebody to talk to. Before you go. Good morning. Are you Sylvester Hassan?
This one down.
And Mr. Hassan, this is your initial appearance in calls number 25 DCCR 1850. You're charged with the third-degree felony offense of theft of property from November 6th of 2025. Since you've made bond in your case, have you had an opportunity to try to hire a lawyer?
I've been working.
You have? All right. So what I'm going to do, Mr. Hassan, is reset your case for about 30 days to give you some time to hire someone. If you get someone hired before the next court date, bring the reset notice to that lawyer and they'll tell you what to do. If you're unable to hire someone before the next court date, then I'm ordering you to visit with at least 3 lawyers. They all charge different amounts, they have different payment plans. Bring me back the names of the lawyers that you talk to so I know you're trying, and then we'll discuss your options. If you don't do that, then when you come back, you run the risk of me raising your bond for not following that court order, and you would go back to jail. Do you understand? What's in your mouth? Okay. All right. Step in front of the clerk. Oh, wait, Mr. Hassan, I'm sorry. You have another case. Let me go through real quick. You also have clause number 25 DCCL 1851, where you're charged with the third-degree felony offense of evading arrest or detention from that same date. And so you need to make sure when you go talk to an attorney, make sure they know that you have both of those cases. Okay. All right. Step in front of the clerk. Crystal Robinson. Good morning. Are you Crystal Robinson?
Yes, ma'am.
And Ms. Robinson, this is your initial appearance in cause number 25 DCCR 1869. You're charged with the third-degree felony offense of deadly conduct, discharging a firearm from September 27th of 2025. Since you've made bond in your case, have you had an opportunity to hire a lawyer?
No, ma'am.
Are you working?
No,
Why not?
because I'm disabled. I've been working with spindle top. I have some medical issues.
Do you receive disability?
Oh, no, ma'am.
Okay, so if you're not receiving disability, then that means that you're not technically disabled legally. And so you need to try to get a job. And then after that, try to hire a lawyer. So what I'm going to do is reset your case for 30 days to give you an opportunity to try to get a job. So you need to work on that and bring me proof that you have applied to at least 5 a week. If you get one, great. Bring me proof of that. If not, just bring me the proof that you've tried, and then we'll discuss your options.
That's remote work counts a job as well. Can I apply for remote positions?
I don't care. I want you to get a job that makes money. You can hire a lawyer.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. So I don't care what the job is, as long as it's legal, then you're good. All right.
Yes, ma'am.
If you don't do what I've asked you to do, then when you come back, you run the risk of me raising your bond and you would go back to jail. Do you understand? All right. Step in front of the clerk, please. Mr. Price, let's see. Is there a Hayden Snyder? Is Mr. Crenshaw here? Let me see if we can find Mr. Crenshaw before we do that. Would y'all see if Mr. Crenshaw, he has an 8:30 expunction. Simranjit Singh. Good morning, sir. Are you Simranjit Singh? And Mr. Singh, this is your initial appearance in cause number 25 DCCR 1870. You're charged with a 3rd-degree felony offense of theft of property from August 28th of 2025. Since you've made bond, have you had an opportunity to hire a lawyer?
Not yet.
So what I'm going to do, Mr. Singh, is reset your case about 30 days to give you some time to hire someone. If you get someone hired before that next court date, just bring the reset notice that you get today to that lawyer and they'll tell you what to do. And if you're unable to hire someone, then I'm ordering you to visit with at least 3 lawyers. They all charge different amounts. They have different payment plans. Bring me back their names so that I know you're trying to actually hire someone. And then we'll discuss what your options are. If you don't do that, then when you come back, you run the risk of me raising your bond if you're not following the court order and you would go to jail. Do you understand?
Yes.
Step in front of the clerk and she'll give you your reset notice. Tiffany Elair. Tiffany Elair. Good morning, Ms. Elair. Were you able to hire someone?
I'm gonna meet with another.
I can't hear you.
I'm gonna meet with another James Macon and Willard Paul because they originally quoted me was more than what was expected. So I'll be meeting with them this week to try to.
Why haven't you met with them before? It's been 30 days.
Because originally I was going with Walker, but he's gonna be more than what I expected it to be.
I have a thought on the case, Judge, that they will dismiss restitution. Restitution's like $1,500. I've explained that to her. I told her you do what the court tells you to do, but I said, she said she can do it for the next court date. She indicated to me, I said, if you can do that, you need to call me and we can talk.
Okay, so talk to Mr. Parker. If y'all can get this worked out before the next court date, then don't go spend your money on a lawyer, spend it on the restitution. You'll have about 30 days. I'm going to do a normal reset. Mr. Parker's your appointed lawyer. Okay, so see you back in 30 days. Talk to him about how to get that taken care of. Okay, thank you. Thomas Valentino. All right, hold on a second. Thank you. Good morning. Are you Thomas Valentino?
Yes.
And Mr. Valentino, this is your initial appearance in cause number 25 DCCR 0121. Sorry, my computer's decided to go slow. Give me a second. You're charged with the state jail felony offense of theft of material, either aluminum, bronze, copper, or brass, from April 7th of 2024. And since you've made bond, have you had an opportunity to hire a lawyer?
No, that's when I got It's up from TDC by Jefferson County. I thought I had got court appointed because when I was in there, I got the paper for it.
Yeah, so when you're in custody, they will typically give you a court-appointed lawyer, but once you bond out, I expect you to try to hire someone. So did you go straight from TDC
Yes,
into our custody?
yes, ma'am.
So when did you go into TDC?
It was August 8th of 2024.
Okay, so after this one, and you've been in all that time?
Yeah, when I got arrested April 7th here in Jefferson County, Hidalgo County came and picked me up 10 days later. And then was fighting the case down there, and then I ended up signing for TDC. And then there was
Mr. Rojas, yeah. Is he on the docket today? Do you expect him? So Mr. Rojas was appointed to you. I'm going to let you talk to him this morning instead of resetting your case for you to hire a lawyer. If you've been in TDC, there may be something that can get worked out on your case. I don't know exactly what credit we were, and then we had a hold and all of that, but I'm going to have you have a seat. Mr. Rojas should be here in just a few minutes. When he gets here, y'all remind me and we'll get y'all together to talk and we'll see. Okay. Then I'll decide if I need you to hire attorney against you.
Yes.
Okay. Just have a seat. Javon Johnson. Good morning. You're Javon Johnson. Did you get someone hired, Ms. Johnson?
I was supposed to make my last payment for the deposit to hire Mr. Langston Monday, and then all of the stuff wanted where I had a warrant pop up and they took me from here. I had 4 days. So if I can have like 2 weeks, I'll be able to.
Okay. All right. So we'll do 2 weeks for you to hire Mr. Adams. If you'll step in front of the clerk, she'll give you that resume. Anthony McFarland. Good morning. You're Anthony McFarland. And Mr. McFarland, were you able to get someone hired?
Talked to, I forgot one name, but the other one was John Langston.
Okay.
I haven't proceeded yet to go meet with them. I forgot what date they told me to, she's like, just come.
So Mr. McFarland, this isn't your first time coming back here, right?
Okay.
So I know you've heard me tell, why didn't you write things down? Where are the names of the lawyers you talked to? I told you to talk to 3.
This morning.
What?
So I was rushing this morning
Why?
because it was 8 o'clock and I was on my way here. I was trying to hurry up and get up to be on my way here.
Where are you coming from?
The West.
The West what?
The West End. Of feeling.
Oh, so from here in town.
Yes, ma'am.
Look, how old are you?
19.
19 years old. It's time to set your alarm, get up on time, bring here what I asked you to bring, because I've now given you how many resets? How many times have you been here?
I only got one reset to go get a lawyer since the last time I came.
How many times have you been here in this court in front of me?
I believe it's my second time.
Okay. You have 2 weeks.
Yes, ma'am.
You don't have a whole month. You have 2 weeks. If you don't do what I asked you to do or ordered you to do, when you come back, I will raise your bond for not following the court order.
Yes.
There will be no exceptions. Do you understand? You need to get someone hired before the next court date, or you need to speak with 3 attorneys, which isn't going to be easy. You've got to start calling attorneys today. You don't know if you can hire them unless you call them and talk to them. Find out what they charge. Maybe you can afford one. You don't do everything I just told you, then when you come back, you're going to jail. That's
Yes,
simple.
ma'am.
Step in front of the clerk. I am. Amon Colbert.
A defendant stood before Judge Raquel West hoping for another chance, but the judge had heard enough. Frustrated by repeated excuses and poor decisions, Judge West delivered a powerful warning that the defendant was wasting every opportunity to turn life around. The tense courtroom exchange ended with a stern message about accountability, responsibility, and the serious consequences of continuing down the wrong path.